Hey all, this is Sachin and welcome back to my channel. So in a data science series that I'm trying to start off, today we're going to look at RapidMiner. So RapidMiner is a powerful data mining tool that enables everything from data mining to model deployment and model operations. It's quite powerful in a way that uh, most of these functions is usable by drag and drop features. So that's a very powerful thing for any business users also to just come in and use their business knowledge to create, even deploy, operationally deploy your models. So that's a great thing. So we're gonna look at a very brief introduction and a sample way of how to get things started. And moving forward, we'll be looking at much more detailed approaches and different models that can be deployed here. So let's start off with a simple step. So basically, RapidMiner Studio has a lot of features to offer. And in the coming few minutes, you'll learn how to use this RapidMiner Studio to perform basic data science techniques such as accessing the data, transforming the data, and building statistical models. So we will use data describing the Titanic passengers because that is something that is already available as a training example there. So we'll go on and use that. So as a first step, let's start off with getting access to the data. So as you can see on the left side, there is a repository tab, and in the repository panel, you can open the samples. So there are a lot of samples for you to play around with. So we'll specifically go for the subfolder data. In that you can see there are a lot of basic stuffs in which we can actually learn how to kind of orchestrate the overall processes in RapidMiner. So let's start off with taking the Titanic training. So there are other data sets also that you can use, and as you go to the bottom of it, there's a Titanic training dataset. So let's do one thing. Let's drag the Titanic dataset onto our process pane. So as you can see, we have a Titanic dataset here, and we have just added the first operator. So this is a retrieve operator, and operators perform actions in case it retrieves data from the repository. So let's see what we can do with it. Moving on to the next process. Let's connect the output port, the out that you can see here, to the result. So on the far right, you can see the result which shows all your results. So we can just drag and probably connect it very easily. There are two ways. We can either click on the input first and the output, or we can just drag all the way towards the result, and this is your output ready. And once we have done that, let's do the easiest thing. So once you're ready with any of your model, you can just click on the play button. So let's go ahead and try to click on the play button. So what happened is, like, you have run the first process in the RapidMiner Studio. So when you click run, the operations in your process will perform their actions. RapidMiner executes the process and shows the data connected to the result port. In the center of the result view, you can see raw data about the Titanic passengers, such as their family size or their age. On the statistic tab, we can get a statistical summary. So there are two things, like the data tab would give you the overall data in a raw format. But when you go to the statistical tab, that's where you can individually see each of the statistics for the column. So this is also important because in this case, you can actually get an idea of what your data is, how the data quality is there any missing fields. So all those things are very upfront and you can easily see that. So that's very important in this case. And then we'll just like kind of try to understand what our data looks like. So that's very user friendly, so to speak, in this case. And then I think that's kind of like the first step towards getting into RapidMiner. You can see that very easily in few clicks you were able to actually get the data, get the stats. You can also get visualizations. So as you can see, there are pre-built visualizations that pop up. But other than that, also you can create, you can actually see that you can select which particular visualization chart you need. So instead of a bubble chart, if you need a line chart, and what is the columns that you want to plot here. So that is all there, and you can use it as an EDA to actually get back to the business and show your findings. So yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Please leave a like and please do comment. Reach out to me if there is any queries and I'll take this forward. So see you on the next one in the data science series. See ya.